my name is Miss Brenner, and I hope you are all doing well and staying happy and healthy. I would like to welcome you to our science fiction and fantasy literature class. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you on an individual level as we build our learning community together. So, what we'll accomplish in science fiction and fantasy is that it supports the Common Core standards for English and aids students in their mastery of literary concepts. This two-semester course is filled with projects and activities that will boost a student's critical thinking habits, improve collaborative participation, grow creativity, and develop communication skills through writing and discussions related to readings within the genre of fiction and nonfiction literature. So a couple of the pieces that we read in science fiction include A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. We have some different options, and we dabble into The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer and some other assorted short stories, poems, and articles and speeches with literary-based film and media. So once again, those different pieces of reading will be divided up into a couple different categories, including fantasy, technology fiction, horror, environmental fiction, and then dystopian fiction. All of those, except for fantasy, fall under the umbrella of science fiction. So, as far as assignments and grading, class materials and assignments will be linked and available on Schoology. All of our novels and pieces will be linked there. There will also be paper copies available for A Midsummer Night's Dream and Brave New World. There is a final project which will be administered at the end of the course, worth 15% of the final grade. Late work is eligible for half credit up till 5 school days after the assigned due date, as in accordance with the Mannheim Central High School grading policy. Letter grades will be assigned in accordance with the Mannheim Central High School grading policy. Please feel free to email me with any questions, either through Schoology or to brenner@mannheimcentral.org. That can be found in the banner at the top of our Schoology page as well, and I'll show you that in a minute. As far as the late policy and emailing me, if you feel that you are falling behind, if you feel that you cannot keep up, please talk to me. I am more than happy to help you, but that means that you have to assert yourself and have confidence in yourself to talk to me about any issues that you're having. So please send me an email, meet with me after class, meet with me before class. I would be happy to help you in any way possible. In this course, you will be expanding vocabulary through the context of literary readings, applying critical thinking and verbal communication skills within the learning community, and compose original compositions at all stages of the writing process. Things that you'll need for class: a pencil, class notes, electronic devices will be essential. So you will need your computer, and please make sure that it is charged. So charge it in the evening before you go to bed. And as far as outlets, I do have several outlets in my classroom. I do have extension cords in the classroom, but please, there is never a guarantee you'll be seated right next to an outlet. So charge your computer ahead of time. And of course, we want an enthusiasm to learn. Student expectations within the classroom. You're going to follow all class rules, which is explained in the behavioral code system, which is in another video. So we'll come back to that later. Be responsible for your own work and engage in class discussions and readings. As far as who I am, once again, my name is Miss Brenner, and I grew up in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, which is about 10 minutes away from the high school. I still live in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. I graduated from Millersville University with my bachelor's degree in secondary education. In my free time, I enjoy hiking, kayaking, and other outdoors activities. My family consists of, living with my parents. I have 3 fur babies. They are Bert, Stewie, and Leonard. Please feel free to ask me any questions about our classroom, learning environment at Mannheim Central High School. As far as pictures and images, I'd be happy to show you pictures of my cats, my family, my friends, my significant other. He would say he's quite fabulous. So if you ever want to see pictures of that, I'd be happy to show you. I'm not going to show you in this video because I don't want to waste your time if you don't want to see them. All right, so let's talk about the banner. The banner's new, and I'm sorry, in my other video, the banner's not the same. I changed my mind. and so I made a new banner. So we have a link to a Mannheim Central School District website. It's at the top here. Next, there's a link to Clever. Then there's a link to my email, and then my office hours. Please be aware, this school year, the building's under construction, and so my office hours are fourth block from 2 to 3 p.m. However, I do not have a set location for where I'm supposed to be at that time, and I could be anywhere and everywhere at the same time. So, office hours, 2 to 3. Please send me an email if you would like to Zoom with me. There is a Zoom link if you would like to Zoom, or if you'd like to come visit me so we can find a place that we can talk or do whatever you need support with. As far as checking your emails, the link is at the top here. Tech support in case maybe Google just decides not to work someday, or maybe you can't log into your computer, or you get that awful blue screen of death. Tech will help you with that. Classroom questions. This is going to be for any frequently asked questions that come in through email or in discussions with the class that I feel like would be beneficial to everybody. Maybe it's a question about what happens if we have a 2-hour delay for a test. I don't know, just throwing it out there. But those answers would go here if I get enough of those questions, and I feel everybody needs to know that. And then our class calendar is posted at the back of the classroom, and will also be posted at the top of the Schoology page with that link. Alrighty, sorry, I had to look at my list. Next thing on the list is our bathroom pass. So this year we got rid of the electronic app that we used for the bathroom pass in the past. So if you need to go to the restroom, please just let me know that you need to go, or you need to go somewhere, maybe you need to go to the copier. But we are going to be using this pass. It's your first name, your last name, the destination you are going to, the time that you are leaving, and the time that you will be coming back. So it's just like the app, but it's a Google Doc. So that way I know where you are, and if the office calls for you because somebody dropped off Starbucks for you, I'm just throwing things out there, I know where you are and I can tell them where you are. Alrighty, next we have personal learning time, which is new this year. It's a 15-minute section of time during our class period together, during which I get to have personal meetings with you as learners. That means that while I am meeting with a student, maybe to talk about how great their project was, you will have a checklist at the front of the classroom of things that you should be doing independently. That would include checking your grade, checking for missed assignments, checking to see if maybe you think your grade is wrong and you need to talk to me about it, which is fine because mistakes happen. And, maybe something is broken in Schoology and it shows up as a 0, but you thought you turned it in and we need to talk about it. Checking those things is going to be on the checklist along with silent reading. So independent reading time is our school-wide district initiative for this year. With that, you should be reading 30 minutes personally a day. That's outside of your class expectations. So us reading something for an assignment in class together does not count as silent reading for this goal. So you will be doing 15 minutes of silent reading with me, and then at the end of the day, you'll be doing approximately 20 minutes of silent reading with your fourth block instructor. You are then going to be logging your silent reading in your silent reading log for me, so that way we can track it in this Google Doc. That is going to be for certain weeks. So our first one's weeks 1 through 5. There are 60 steps. Each one of them is worth 15 minutes, and that will be our goal. If you do more than that, that's great. And we are just trying to keep pace with our silent reading as a district. As far as the district goal, we are reading paper. So I have about 50 personal books in the back of the classroom. Some of them are mine that I have brought from my home library, and some of them are the school's. However, you may not find something that you find personally appealing in that selection. So I do encourage you to bring your own books from home that meet your own interests within the first week. Please feel free to peruse the books that I have, or if you have personal interests, maybe let me know and I can check what I have at home. And maybe we can read something together. Maybe I can get an extra copy and we can talk about what we're reading together. As far as summer reading, we are going to be doing a reflection within the first week for our summer reading. It's going to be composed of a couple questions. Each question is going to require a 150 to 200 word response. And then you are going to be sharing that with other students. So please be aware, do not put anything in the document that you wouldn't feel comfortable sharing with other students. That will be your reflection for silent reading. Alrighty, that brings us to everything that I wanted to cover in our welcome video. I am really looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you on an individual level, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.